Hey everyone, it's Jackie from Health Promotion Brayden. Thanks for joining us for part 1 of our Healthy Summer Barbecue series. Today we're going to be doing some healthy dishes that you can do on the grill. We're going to be sharing a grilled fish recipe 3 different ways. We're going to be making a grilled vegetable pasta salad, as well as a fresh watermelon, feta, and mint salad. And then we're going to be finishing today off with some grilled fruit and topping for dessert. Come on in and let's get started. Get started with our grilled veggie pasta salad. What you're going to need for this is 1 container of whole grain pasta. I like using whole grain for this recipe, meeting Canada's food guide recommendations, and I find it gives it a little bit more bite. We also have a big bowl of veggies here. In here I have broccoli, a red onion, a green zucchini, a yellow zucchini, a small eggplant, 2 bell peppers, and some red cabbage. This recipe is really great because you can basically grab whatever you can find in the bottom of your fridge, some veggies that might be going a little bit off. We're going to be grilling them all anyway, so it's time to use those up and get those used. For our dressing here, I have lemon juice, I have some flat leaf parsley, I have about 6 tablespoons of olive oil in a mason jar here, as well as our spice blend. So I have crushed garlic, red chili flakes, basil, oregano, and thyme, as well as some salt and pepper in there. And then to finish it off, we're going to add some cheese. We're going to put that aside for right now. To make our dressing, I actually love using a mason jar because you can shake everything all up and not worry about a bowl or a whisk. So literally, I'm going to take my olive oil, add my lemon juice, add my spice blend, add my parsley in here. You can use dry parsley if you want. We had fresh on hand, and it's nice for a summer salad. Try not to make a mess. Screw the lid on, and then literally just shake this up. This is going to act as our marinade for our vegetables, as well as the dressing for our pasta salad. I'll show you a little trick for making your dressing go a little bit farther in a few minutes. We're going to now take our dressing and our vegetables and head on over to the grill and get these cooking. We're going to start by grilling our vegetables. A new way that I've actually really liked to grill my veggies is using a cast iron pan right on the barbecue. You could do this any way that you prefer to grill your veggies, whether that be on skewers or a grill rack. You could even do them in the oven if you didn't have a barbecue to do them on. So I've preheated my cast iron pan in here. I'm going to add just a splash of vegetable oil. And then I know this seems like a ton of veggies, but it's going to cook down quite a bit. So I'm just going to start adding those guys in there. Hear the sizzle. And then just using a barbecue safe utensil, just start mixing them around. And I like to cook these for about maybe 10 minutes or so. I don't like them to be completely soft. I like them to have a little bit of crunch still for the salad. But doing them on the grill with this high heat is going to get some really nice caramelized flavor on them. And it's a pretty quick and easy way to do all your veggies up. So we've grabbed our veggies off the grill. You can see they cooked down quite a bit, and there's a little bit of caramelization on some of them. The key to this salad is actually marinating the veggies in some of the dressing for about 45 minutes or an hour. So I'm going to just take my dressing that we made in our mason jar, just give it another quick shake, and just pour about 1/3 of the dressing onto the veggies. We're going to save this. This will be the dressing for the rest of our pasta salad. So we're just going to mix this all together while the veggies are still hot so it absorbs the flavor. And then we're going to pop this in the fridge for, like I said, about 45 minutes or an hour, and then we're going to throw everything all together. So let's assemble our marinated veggie salad here. So these have been sitting in the fridge for about an hour or so with, like we said, about 1/3 of that dressing on it. So we're basically just going to add our veggies to our cooked pasta. And then we're going to add about half of what's left of our dressing here. There's lots of marinade still on the veggies. That's going to help coat the pasta. So we'll take about half of this, add this in, And I always find with pasta salad, after a couple days, you start to notice it get a little bit drier the next morning. So a trick that you can try is save a little bit of your salad dressing here. And if you can, when you cook your pasta, save some of your pasta water and add about 1/3 cup of your pasta water to your dressing and mix that all together. That will help you kind of make that dressing go a little bit longer, and you can refresh that pasta the next day. We're going to start to mix this up. And then just add in our feta cheese. Throw it back in the refrigerator for maybe half an hour before serving. And you're good to go. Marinated vegetable pasta salad. All right, we're gonna get started on our grilled fish dish now. So I have 3 fillets of a white fish here. So I have haddock. You can choose whatever fish you prefer. Local pickerel would be nice, haddock, anything like that. And we're going to marinate it for about an hour in the fridge. So just quickly, our marinade is super simple to come together. In this bowl here, I have some olive oil, lemon juice, and some parsley. And then my herbs, I'm going to add in some fresh garlic, salt and pepper, oregano, and some fresh dill. So we're just gonna mix these all together. Just a quick mix. And then super simply, we're just going to pour this over the fish. I really like grilled fish. It's a nice lean source of protein and it cooks up really quickly. So I'm just gonna use my hands and just kind of mush this all around, make sure that it gets underneath. And because it is such a lean meat, it does marinate pretty quickly. So we've got our marinade on our fish here. We're just going to put a cover on it and pop it in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. And then we're gonna show you 3 different ways to grill this up. So we have our fish, we've had it marinating for about an hour or so. So I'm gonna just show you 3 different ways that you can actually grill fish on your barbecue. So the first way is actually doing it in a foil pouch. So a trick that I like to do is actually use some of the lemon that we use to make the marinade and just lay it down on the bottom of the aluminum foil. And then just take one of our fillets of fish, drip a little bit of the excess off, and just lay it on top there of the lemons. I find that it helps it not stick to the bottom. And then we're just going to wrap this up, make it a little pouch. You can actually do, each person can kind of have their own pouch. And then we're gonna throw this on the grill here in a minute. Another method that you can use is using a grilling sheet. So something like this, you can actually just put this directly on the grill. It's non-stick, and it heats up and you get that barbecue flavor without the grill marks or risk of sticking on the barbecue. Our third way is to literally just throw the fish directly on the grill. I like to use a brush and a little bit of vegetable oil just to make sure that the grill is a little bit more non-stick. That way you're gonna get some of those nice grill marks and a really nice, quickly made, flavorful fish. Okay, so now we're gonna grill our fish up. We have our grilling sheet on the barbecue here. We're just gonna take one of our fillets of fish here, let the marinade drip off a little bit, and then just put it on our grilling sheet. With our other fillet, we're going to go directly onto the grilling rack. So same thing, I've oiled this side of our grill a little bit to make it a bit more non-stick, and this is going to cook really quickly. Put that on, let that cook for a few minutes, and then our foil pouch, we're going to just throw that on the back there, close this up. It's going to take just a couple minutes to cook the fish. It cooks super quickly. Just want to make sure that it reaches an internal temperature of about 145 degrees.
Alrighty, so now we're going to make our watermelon mint salad. So in a bowl here I have about 6 cups of chopped up watermelon, perfect for a summer recipe dish. And then I've got about half a cup of feta here crumbled, about 2 tablespoons, I like to use a little more of mint fresh, and then some kosher salt here. I've also made some balsamic reduction. You can buy it at the grocery store, but it's super easy to make just on the stove top. It takes about 5 minutes or so. So all you have to do with all this is just assemble. So I'm going to toss my feta in. Like that. fresh mint. Perfect. And a little bit of kosher salt. Or sea salt, or whatever kind of salts you have on hand, really. Bigger flakes, the better. I'm not going to put on any balsamic reduction. Some people don't like it, so I'll just let others add it as they wish. But all you do is mix it up, and there you go. Perfect summer salad.
So to finish off our meal today, we're going to do some grilled fruit. We have pineapple here. You can do it with peaches or nectarines when those are in season as well. We're going to throw these on the grill and then just top them with some Greek yogurt. You can use vanilla or plain, whatever you prefer. I've added a little bit of cinnamon to the top of this that will mix in. And then we'll add some toasted pecans and then just a little drizzle of maple syrup. So let's get these on the grill. So I've just thrown these on the grill here. All I'm looking for is some light grill marks. That'll need a little bit more time just to get them warm through and a little bit of caramelization, and then we'll assemble. So we have our pineapple nicely grilled up here with some nice grill marks, and it's nice and warm still. So to simply assemble, we're just going to take a piece of our fruit, mix our cinnamon into our Greek yogurt, add some on top, a little sprinkling of toasted pecans, and then finish it off with a little drizzle of maple syrup. Super delicious, fresh summer dessert. So we have all of our dishes ready here to plate. To just review, we did our marinated fish and we cooked it 3 different ways. So in the foil packet, on our grilling sheet, and directly onto the grill. We also have our roasted vegetable pasta salad. We used whole grain pasta and tons of veggies and a little bit of feta cheese in here with some olive oil for our unsaturated fats. And we also have a super fresh summer salad with some feta, mint, and then we can add our balsamic reduction. To finish this off, we just put together our pineapple dessert, which is just grilled pineapple with some Greek yogurt, some cinnamon mixed in, some maple syrup, and some pecans. A super healthy summertime barbecue meal that you can prepare in pretty minimal time. Enjoy.